Hello and welcome to Up to Speed, ProAV's new show to keep you up to date with what's happening in the industry, and today is an exciting one because Panasonic have given us the first big camera announcement of 2017 and given us all the details on their new GH5. And what an announcement it has been. The GH5 really does look impressive. Panasonic have clearly listened to feedback from their users and designed a camera which pushes the boundaries, especially when it comes to video production. We actually get some very high-end video features here, which we just haven't seen before in small mirrorless cameras. There's high-quality 4K recording with much better specs than the competition. There's 1080p up to 180 frames a second for slow motion, and there's even going to be a 6K 4:3 anamorphic mode for shooting with anamorphic lenses. This is all stuff which competitors like Sony and Canon are just not doing at all yet on their smaller cameras. But at the heart of the camera is a whole new 20 megapixel sensor and some faster processors to go along with it. This should mean more dynamic range, less rolling shutter, better low light, no crop in anymore in 4K, and just better video all around than its predecessor, the GH4. So let's take a look in more detail at the 4K recording options. The highest is 4K at 10-bit 422 in 24, 25 or 30 frames a second, with a data rate of up to 400 megabits a second, which is very impressive for a small mirrorless camera. You also get the option to drop that 4K down a bit to 8-bit 420, which means less color information but lets you go up to 60 frames a second in 4K, which is very nice to have. Interestingly as well, you can actually get 60 frames a second 4K out of the HDMI port in 10-bit 422. So if you use an external recorder that will work with higher frame rates in 4K, like the Odyssey 7Q or the Atomos Inferno, you should be getting the best of both worlds with 10-bit 4K in 60 frames a second. Also new is a 5-axis stabilized sensor, just like we've seen on Sony's new A7 cameras. This makes a big difference when you're shooting video, and it does work best when you pair it with one of Panasonic's new lenses. You can find a list of those compatible ones on the blog post on our website. But it does still work when you pair it with other lenses, meaning you can use a speed booster and your lenses of choice while still getting stabilized shots. They've made a few physical changes to the body as well. It looks very similar at first, until you notice the dual SD card slots and even a full-size HDMI port, which we are very pleased to see. The HDMI is still in the same place on the body as it was on the GH4 though, which means you don't get the full movement from the flip-out screen when you've got an HDMI cable connected, which is a shame, but I guess that's one of the prices you have to pay for having a small compact body. Dual SD cards though is a very important addition. It means that you can back up your footage in camera, or one of my favourite uses for it is to send still images, maybe from a time-lapse onto one card, while recording your video to another card. It's very helpful when you get into post-production back to your computer to have them separately. The GH5 seems to be better in nearly every way than the GH4 was before it, and it has a list of specs that is definitely going to make other manufacturers sit up and pay attention. To me, this is a camera aimed at prosumer photographers, but professional video operators that need a small camera. Yes, it has a smaller sensor than some of the competition, but you can get around that to an extent with a Metabone speed booster, so that you can put full frame glass and shrink that image down to a micro four thirds sensor. I'm very excited to get my hands on one and do some filming, as I want to see just how good the new sensor is for video for myself. So there should be much more content coming up on this channel about this camera soon. This is a camera that is going to tick a lot of boxes for a lot of people. So I'd love to know what you think. Let me know what you like and dislike about the GH5 in the comment section below, and make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.